Hey guys, what's up? Vero here. So I wanted to make a video kind of discussing YouTube networks. This is specifically more so geared towards gaming channels, but if you have a different kind of channel, you might be able to find some tips and tricks here. First, I'm going to kind of go over why I joined a network originally, talk about the network I was originally with, that I left, the network I'm with now, and kind of just tips and tricks. And just things to look for when joining a network. So I ended up joining a network probably 6 or so months after I was on YouTube because I started getting copyright strikes from Blizzard and they were taking down the ads that were on my videos. So I ended up doing some research and I found out that if I was part of a network, it would make it a lot easier to monetize my videos, at least at the time. I don't know if that is true now, at least for a gaming network, but back then that was definitely, an issue sometimes. So I ended up joining TGN. I applied for a partnership with them and I got in right away, and they ended up offering me a 60-40 split, which is hands down one of the worst partnership splits ever. I don't recommend, if a company offers you that, you tell them no. Because there are definitely companies out there that offer a much larger split in your favor. And that was kind of one of my issues with TGN, which I'll get into later. But one thing I did like about being partnered with TGN is that they had no real end contract date. I just had to give them a 30-day notice, which I gave them one either in December 2015 or January 2016. I don't remember exactly when. I think it was December. And I just had to wait 30 days before I could sign with another network. I would say my biggest tip when looking at a network and partnering with them is, one, look at the contract date and any of the contract details. You need to actually read the contract. This is something you're signing. For all you know, they could own every right to your video. So if you sign with them and then you leave them, they get to keep your videos. You don't want something like that. That would be pretty shitty, in my opinion. I would also look at the split. Like I said, TGN offered a 60-40 split, which is one of the worst splits ever. I'm currently signed with Union for Gamers, which is a network by Curse, and they do a 90-10 split. They take 10% of everything that I earn, which to me seems fair because they are allowing me to be partnered. They have different tools that I have access to, so I feel like that 10% helps to pay for, maybe those servers or whatever. But I still get 90% of everything that I earn, which to me is amazing. But I really also liked the open-ended contract that TGN had. Curse also offers it as well, where you kind of just tell them, like, give them a 30-day notice, letting them know that you're not really interested anymore, that you're looking at other networks or something, and maybe they'll try and work with you to get you to stay, otherwise they'll accept it, and in 30 days you're out. But I have had friends that were partnered with networks like Machinima, where they auto-renew your contract at a certain point, so always read the fine print. You don't want to get stuck with a network for years and years and years, and not feel like you can really create content because you're really unhappy with it, you're really unhappy with the split, you're just unhappy in general. You don't want to feel like you have to make a completely new channel just to break away, because that would suck. So as I said, check the contract. I know you probably don't want to contact a lawyer if you have to, but read the contract. Pay attention to the date, the end date for the contract, pay attention to the split, pay attention to the rights that you have. Just read everything. A lot of networks also offer different perks. With TGN, they had this tool where it could help you make thumbnails and it could help you add tags to your videos. I used it sometimes, but it wasn't, I could pretty much do that stuff myself, so I didn't really use it all that much. Union for Gamers, which is the Curse network, they have different ways where you can access royalty-free music, and also like sounds if you're, depending on what kind of video you're making, and just other little like perks like that. So I think each network kind of offers little things like that, so just kind of see what your network offers and what would actually benefit you and your channel more. Different networks also offer different pay rates. Both TGN and Curse pay monthly regardless of how much you make. So if you literally made $1 in the month of October, they will give you that $1. If you made $50, they'll give you $50. There are some networks that have a minimum payment threshold that you have to hit to get paid. So like some offer 50, some do 100, always pay attention to that as well. I personally prefer to get paid monthly, even if it's only like $15 a month, because that's $15 that I didn't have before, and I can always maybe use that to buy a game for my channel or to do like a small giveaway or something. Really, in the end, you just need to find a network that is best for you. Look at the pay rate, look at the contract, look at the perks. Research. There's always people that make videos on previous networks that they've been with, that they liked, that they disliked. When I was thinking about leaving TGN, and the reason I did decide to leave TGN is, one, the split was 60-40, and I just didn't think that was fair. When I signed with them, they said that they were gonna help me with sponsorships and with, growing my channel, and they didn't do anything to help me at all. I pretty much grew my channel by myself, which is fine, but if I'm giving you 40% of my income, I feel like you should be helping me. And then when I was thinking about signing to a new network, I talked to friends through Twitter and YouTube and asked them who they were with, what they liked about it, what they disliked about it. I heard Curse had theirs, I looked into it, I watched a bunch of videos of people talking about it, and I applied and I got approved, and they said, as soon as you leave your current network, let us know and we'll partner your channel with us. And I said, sure, and I did. So far I am really, really, really happy with Curse's network. Absolutely love them. They are just amazing. Any issues I've had with anything or any questions I've had, they've answered like immediately. And I'm a small channel. I'm 3,000 subscribers. I'm nearing 4,000. I consider that still pretty small, but they still treat me like, I don't know, like I'm one of the big dogs. But they're really nice. I will leave a link to my referral link to Curse. This isn't like some paid sponsorship by Curse to like talk up their network. Like, this is my honest 100% opinion. Absolutely love them. I think they're amazing, and I want other people to join them if they're looking for a network. So I'll leave my referral link down below if you want to check it out. If you have any specific questions about the networks that I've been with, feel free to ask me in the comment section below or send me a message and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have any networks that you've been part of that you really, really liked, or maybe you weren't really too happy with, feel free to leave that also in the comment section below. As I said, the biggest tip that I have is look at the pay rate, look at the contract, and just look at the perks and how often they pay you. You end up signing with a network and their like payment threshold is like $100 and they don't pay you till you hit that, but you maybe only make like $10 a month in YouTube revenue. It's gonna take a while. I mean, $100 at once is kind of nice, but you can also save that $10 yourself or buy a lot of candy or whatever. And actually, one of my other complaints with TGN is after I left, I constantly get contacted by them to try and sign with them. Like, don't you talk to each other? Every single time I've told them, no thank you, I was previously partnered with you guys and I was really unhappy. Please remove me from whatever list you have me on or add me to a list for no contact. So far, that no contact, the last one, I've told them 4 times, I think finally took, so yay. I've heard some horror stories from some other ones, but these are the only 2 that I've personally had experience with. But so far, like I said, I'm really happy with Curse. I'm excited to kind of grow my channel more and, maybe see what they kind of offer in the future, and just, I'm happy. I've been with them almost a year now, and I absolutely love them. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my previous video. And again, if you have any questions about YouTube networks or any questions or just any tips that you have as well, leave them in the comment section below or let me know what networks you've been with, if you liked them or if you disliked them. Thank you guys again for watching, and goodbye.